Welcome everybody, it's Solomon. In this video we are going to be talking about if Willard Wyler sold his soul to bring his wife back to life, and this is a pretty popular theory around right now, and people just like explain the whole Infinite Warfare zombies storyline by just saying that and say that's what the whole goal of Willard Wyler, well, all of Willard Wyler's goal and why he's doing everything. But I have some big problems with it. Of course I'll be explaining them in just a second, but first things first, let me just talk about the theory from where this came from. So we first heard Willard Wyler sold his soul in a quote from his daughter inside Rave in the Redwoods, inside some of the memory charms. And people have been saying Willard Wyler sold his soul for the longest time, even all the way back inside Zombies in Spaceland before we knew about it. But it's been a popular thing for a while now, but we just got some confirmation inside Rave in the Redwoods. And people have been trying to figure out why Willard Wyler would sell his soul. And a popular reason is that he was doing it to bring his wife back to life. And we get this from a quote from Willard Wyler inside the Afterlife arcade when you are in there, where he says his wife died of cancer or ammonia. I'm not entirely sure which one she died of, but she had both of them. That's what I know for sure. And now what he's doing is that he's collecting souls by throwing people in his movies and killing them, where he can collect their souls so he can offer them up, where he have enough souls to bring his wife back to life. And it would actually explain why he chose our characters, because it's something that has been bothering me personally, because I really don't know why he chose our characters, because from what we know he has really no connections to our characters before. But it would explain and would just say our characters were just pretty much just had bad luck, and they were actors that he decided, oh, I need some souls and you are stupid enough to come over here and let me take them. Well, not exactly like that, but something along those lines. But I think this theory has two major problems and a slight smaller third one. But my first problem with this theory comes from the charms quotes, and we hear Willard Wyler throwing people inside his films for he could kill them for a bunch of different reasons, but mainly they're all rather personal or financial reasons. For example, there's this one guy wanting him to not film in this native land, which is obviously a financial reason, because to film your movies and make the money, so it would be a financial reason. He has personal reasons, which I'll touch on in a little bit, but he has other reasons just because he illegally hired this one guy, so he had to get rid of him before anybody else found out that. So just all these different reasons. And just to in all fairness, there is one special case where Willard Wyler threw a bunch of younger students inside the film and killed them all, so that is an exception because we have no real reason for that one, and it would follow around. But just to be completely fair, there is one, but mainly all the other ones have to do with personal reasons. Even his daughter's quote is because she went and left to make her own studio while he was in financial trouble, so another financial reason. So what you could say to explain this, which I could understand, is that this isn't really saying that he's not collecting the souls to bring his wife back to life. It's just that he's hitting two birds with one stone, because he's getting rid of these people that he doesn't like or can't have around, and he's also collecting souls to bring his wife back to life, which is understandable. But there's this one quote that really bothers me, this one memory charm quote, and it has Willard Wyler throwing some lady that he likes inside his films, and it's because she's with some other guy. And this is a big problem for me, because I thought he's doing this completely to bring his wife back to life. So why is he trying to get with some other girl? That doesn't make any sense to me. But maybe you could explain this with just saying maybe he's just trying to fill some hole or something along those real cheesy lines, but it just doesn't seem right to me. But there is one that you can't really get away from, and this is my biggest problem with the theory, and it has to do with who Willard Wyler sold his soul to. And people like to say it's just the devil, but he's not just the devil. It's not Satan or anything like this, but they actually give us a very specific demon that Willard Wyler sold his soul to, and we actually have this written down inside the pack punch room on the floor in the ritual. It's actually in cipher form, but you can decipher this, and it actually says Mephilotheses. And Mephilotheses is a very, very interesting demon, because he is so different from the normal demons that people think of. So normal demons that people think of are demons that go and tempt people to do evil things so that they can become evil. So pretty simple stuff. But Mephilotheses is a lot different from those demons, and what he does, he goes after people who are already evil and helps them do further evil things, except now with supernatural abilities of Mephilotheses. So it's very interesting, and this would imply that Willard Wyler has always been evil. He's never actually been good. He's never had any good intentions, because even in the original story of Mephilotheses was helping a very selfish, arrogant person. Sounds pretty similar to Willard Wyler from what we've heard of him so far. So it just doesn't make sense to me that Willard Wyler would go with Mephilotheses, help him bring his wife back to life, because Mephilotheses does not help you bring your wife back to life. He helps you do evil things, not good things, while assuming bringing your wife back to life is a good thing, which it hopefully is. But that's about it for this video. Tell me what you guys think about this video as a whole. Did I make a mistake somewhere along these lines? Did I not give the original theory enough credit? And did I make any mistakes after that? I'm pretty sure I didn't do any of those, but anyways, if I did, tell me down in the comments. Also, if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and thumbs up. If you guys want to stay tuned for content similar to this, go ahead and subscribe. But I'm gonna go, and I will catch you guys on my next video.